Yo, what's going on, guys? Gunsy back in the MLB The Show 17 time at Dynasty on another Friday. We got another roster update for you. I know there's some new exciting diamonds into the game. We'll get into that in just a second. Let's start off with the roster update. Haven't seen this yet. Don't know exactly what we're gonna see as we have to wait for the servers. Okay, here we go. We got Lonnie Chisenhall getting a +7, +18 and +14 power, pretty good right there. Also some contact, 10 bombs, hitting 310 so far this year. Definitely a good year for him. And we got Keon Broxton getting a +3, 280 overall, getting +13 and 10 power. Losing some discipline, but going up to silver nonetheless. Next, we got Ender Inciarte. I didn't do a roster update this week. I'm sorry, I was busy. But we did do it the past week, and we did mention Ender Inciarte, and he is getting the upgrade. Been really on a tear as of late. Getting +10 contact left, +7 power left, losing some vision, but getting 8 discipline. Going on the brink to a gold player now at left field. We got Austin Slater getting a +12. Slew of huge attributes. He gets +10 versus righties and +23 and +35 versus lefties. We got Corey Dickerson getting a +2 over to a gold. Probably gonna be the Rays' only all-star representative, but he's gonna gain some fielding, some speed, and power left. Interesting way of getting gold, but I mean, he definitely deserves it if you've been seeing the way he's been playing. Kyle Schwarber, of course, he got demoted to AAA. I think it was last week, -15, -10 contact. Also -6 power left and -4 vision. This is pretty much this is gonna make this card not really usable. On top of already having bad fielding, he's not even gonna get inside edge anymore. Big downgrade for Kyle Schwarber. Now at shortstop, we got a -4 for Aledmus Diaz, -7 and 21 contact. Also -7 discipline and power, only hitting 249 this year. Aledmus, big drop off for him, down to a 75. Still the bronze though. Next we got Chris Taylor getting +11 and +19 power for a shortstop. Pretty good for him. Dodgers, I think, are gonna be my favorite right now to make the World Series. I'm saying right now, Astros, Dodgers, that's what I think it's gonna be. Next we got Ian Garvis Solarte getting a +16 power right, +2 vision, +9 discipline. Also gaining some fielding and reaction. I like that they're doing that this year. That, you know, they're adding on to people's fielding, some speed. It really makes it more like lifelike. Like, players aren't only going to improve at the plate throughout the year. Next we got Matt Davidson at third base. I mean, I don't know, he could take Todd Fowler's job. He hasn't been doing very well this year, getting 14 and 23 power, as well as 18 contact, losing 19 vision, so he's only got 19. Also 12 discipline, but he does get the jump up to bronze. At second base, we got Ian Happ getting a +2. Gonna gain a lot of power, 16 and 11, losing a lot of vision and contact, right? Though gaining some discipline. Now over to first base, we got Logan Morrison, another Ray who definitely deserves an upgrade. 21 bombs, gaining some contact right, losing some contact left, but getting 4 and 15 power versus left. A well-deserved upgrade for Logan Morrison. On to catcher, we got Tyler Flowers, a new silver, getting a +4, getting 18 and 3 contact, as well as gaining some power and losing some, but getting +18 and +14 vision and discipline. Pretty good upgrade for him. And this update hasn't been too crazy. Haven't really seen anything big except for Corey Dickerson. But Brandon Moore is going to go from an 83 down to a 79. So he's going to go bronze, losing hits K per 9 and losing 10 home runs per 9 as well. And onto the relievers, we got Joe Kelly becoming a bronze. I mentioned him a while. I think I mentioned him in my last roster update. Apparently he gained 70 velocity. I don't know if that's true, but okay then. He's losing stamina, and he is gonna get just a bunch of upgrades around. He's been doing pretty good this year. Next we got Brad Hand getting a +3. I don't think I mentioned him, but he's been a beast this year for the Padres. Rare to say, but he's got +3 hits per 9 and +7 walks per 9, up to an 82 overall. Now a silver. Do we have any relievers that went down? Okay, we do. Anybody worth noting? Horacio Ramirez went down 3 to a 71. Kyle Gibson went down 4. I think he just went to a reliever from the starters. And other than that, we got Tyler Clippard. Everybody I hear just rags on him the whole time. He's going to lose minus 10 walks per 9, minus 13 home runs per 9, and minus 2 hits per 9. Moving from an 81 down to a bronze 75. Now starting pitchers, we got Kenta Maeda getting a nice little upgrade, plus 3. I guess he was in the bullpen for a minute. But he's back, so 82 overall. He's going to get sober again. Max Scherzer, let's go. I mentioned him last week. Plus 5 hits per 9, plus 2 walks per 9. And I said he was going to get a plus 2 to a 95 overall as well. In my opinion, second best pitch in the MLB, and he could give Kershaw a run for his money. But I guess that's it for the roster update. Other than Scherzer and Corey Dickerson, we really didn't see anything too crazy. Kind of disappointing, and I heard next year, or next week rather, there's not going to be a roster update for some fucking reason. But yeah, there's not going to be a roster update next week, so just be mindful of that. And yeah, this, kind of underwhelming. Matt Kemp. Speaking of Matt Kemp, he's right there. So we'll go ahead and check these packs out. The base is loaded. Guaranteed All-Star Legend or Flashback, plus a guaranteed Stars and Stripes equipment item. Collect all 6, you get the 97 Matt Kemp. I believe that Matt Kemp is probably going to be pretty similar to the one for collecting the NL West. So that's a cool card, definitely. That's really a cool card. We got this Irvin Santana finally. Just want to check him out. Interesting, I guess. 88 overall. Might have to scoop him because I might need him for Felix. But do we have anything else? We obviously don't have a new program. Let's see if we can check that. I don't know what it'll be under. Collect. Okay, here we go. Collect all 6 equipment items to get 97 Matt Kemp. I don't know if anybody's done it yet, but we'll go ahead and see. But I do know that there's some new diamonds on the marketplace, so we'll go ahead and check those out. Starting with a 98 Adrian Beltre. We had a 98 Beltre last year, but he was with the Dodgers. This one is with the Red Sox. Of course, Beltre, not the best speed, but 92 and 96 contact, as well as 88 and 89 power. 86 vision. This is a beast of a hitting card. Plus, he has very good fielding for third base. I think this card is probably better than Hanley, to be honest. That card, I'd have to say, is probably better than Hanley. Hanley's a better hitter, but the fielding is so much better than Hanley's. Next, we got Matt Harvey, 97. I think he had a 96 last year, so this is another card that was kind of in there last year. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 2-seamer, 86 stamina. I'd like to see that a little bit higher. 87 velo, 84 break. Not too bad of a card. Of course, we know Matt Harvey in real life has had a huge fall off. He's on to a bronze on this game, I think, now. Let's check out this Longoria low for the new event. He's got 92 and 86 versus 72 and 76. 94 fielding. I believe this card is pretty similar to the one that we saw last year as well, but you know me, I'm trying to scoop that card. Next, we got a 96 Nolan Ryan, also from the new event. This card looks beastly. 90 velo, 92 break, 94, well, home runs per 9 doesn't really matter. 93 and 93 hits in K per 9, very, very good. This card looks like a beast. This Nolan Ryan cards play amazing in MLB The Show. I'm sure that card is going to be no different. I believe we had one more. Okay, we got a 94 Ryan Howard. Another card that's here from last year. 99 and 96 power. Big boy Ryan Howard can hit some bombs. 87 and 65 contact isn't even that bad, especially with that amount of power. And this card can field a bit too. This is a pretty nice card. 38 speed, not the best, but that is a pretty good card indeed. I don't think we have any more on the market other than that Matt Kemp if he's up, which I definitely would like to see that Matt Kemp. I'm assuming he'll be similar to the Matt Kemp that we had in the game last year, but I could be wrong. Here we go. 97 overall Matt Kemp. 98 and 98 versus lefties. 83 speed. along with 71 stealing, 78 arm strength. Not too, for a center fielder, that's not too bad. Then 86 and 89 versus righties. Only 46 vision, but the contact to make up for it. So that is going to do it for the new update. Like I said, the roster update, nothing too crazy. I guess we'll go ahead and see how much that Matt Kemp would go for with all the equipment items. I assume quite a bit because the packs that you need to get those equipment items are going for 15k each. But just a little tip. Just a little tip, guys. If you go ahead and get into the wild card, I believe for ranked seasons, you get a guaranteed Stars and Stripes equipment item. So maybe just for that, if you really want Matt Kemp, you try to land on that. Or even if so, the card, probably don't go for it right now because it's going to be a lot cheaper once those come out. I'll guarantee you that it's going to be a lot cheaper. Because right now this card is going to be ridiculously expensive, probably somewhere around the lines of 160k. I mean, if you want to open some of the packs, go ahead. If you pull either the batting glove or the bat, you made bank, but if you pull any of the other four, you're fucked. You lost a lot. But like I said, that is going to do it for the update. New Matt Kemp, new Beltray, new Harvey, new Ryan Howard. Even though they're really not new, they were kind of in the game last year. But we do see them this year once again, which is cool. I like that they bring back some flashbacks. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below. Let me know any of these cards that you're thinking about adding to your team. Let me know. Like I said, that Beltray looks really, really, really nice. But yeah, that is going to do it. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And literally, guys, comes out. Yay!